quick, give some MicroCloud hologram news. After the market, I was reading, I always look for news, and it says MicroCloud hologram plans a $28 million convertible note offering. It says that the MicroCloud hologram filed to issue up to $28 million in convertible notes. The move aims to raise capital and strengthen the company's financial position. Let's see what we have here. It said they filed a registration statement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to issue and sell up to $28 million in convertible notes, which can be converted into Class A ordinary shares. This move is aimed at raising capital for the company, potentially strengthening its financial position and allowing it to pursue strategic objectives. The issuance of those convertible notes indicate the company's efforts to secure funds while providing flexibility for investors to convert their notes into equity, thus possibly enhancing shareholder value. Year-to-date performance, it's saying it's down minus 21%. Technical sentiment consensus rating right now is buy, which surprised me. So, and then, after that, after hours, as I'm sure we all know, it was up, let's see, after hours up 30, almost 35.5%. It was up 75 cents. So when the market ended, it was sitting at 212, the low of the day. And as soon as after hours started, it was 2%, 21%, 15, 21, 26, 38, 41, got up to as high as over $3. So, of course, we got the market closed tomorrow for Jimmy Carter's death. And Jimmy Carter, he was a president of ours, so we should definitely have a day of remembrance. But I absolutely can't stand that the market is closed. Really just messes up the momentum, which, to be honest with you, we didn't have any momentum in the stock market for the last couple days outside of after hours MicroCloud hologram. But like I said, guys, the Chinese New Year is January 29th. Anytime you see a jump of over 30% after hours, but it was down 30% during the day. It was down 90 cents for the day and then came back up 75 cents after hours. But this is the one thing that I want to tell you guys. I've never seen this on here before. If you look down here, now you can trade Holo options, which is huge, guys. All you've been able to do is buy and sell up to this point. So I was just on my phone looking around, and I'm thinking, what in the world? Okay, so if you hold a ton of stocks of Holo, you could do covered calls. Okay, so say you hold 1,000 shares of MicroCloud hologram. Okay, well, you could sell a call for an expiration date of the 17th is the earliest. It's 9 days away. And if you don't think it's going to get to, let's see, $3. If you think it's going to be below $3 in 9 days, which if this isn't the pump that we have going after hours, it's going to fall back down below $3. So you would click on that, but you have 1,000 shares. Okay, this 1,000 shares, so it's going to pay you $20 per contract, which is 100 shares. So that would be $200 you could make holding covered calls if you have 1,000 shares of MicroCloud hologram, if that makes sense. If you have 100 shares of MicroCloud hologram and you don't think it's going to be $3 by January 17th, you can just buy one, and that would get you $20 credit. And so basically, people with a higher average, this is another thing too, guys, is you can sell a put. Another thing you guys can, it's another thing, and these are really something too, because if you think it's going to finish, let's see, it's got to be below, share price is 286. So if you think if it finishes above this price here, you have to sell it. So, and if it stays below, then you would make that premium. So, I mean, a put, if it stays below $5, I see. So right now, there's not a whole lot of opportunity. I think it stays below $2. I do think it stays above $2. I'm sorry. If it stayed above $2, you could sell a put and you get $30 credit as long as it stayed above $2. If it goes below $2, then you have to buy 100 shares for $2, which would be, $200. Not bad for 100 shares, but depending on if this stock's going to pump or not. But that is really interesting, guys. So, you can buy calls or you can buy puts. We know this stock. Okay, so say, and now these numbers are based on before after hours, but so tomorrow they're gonna, well, not tomorrow because Jimmy, but Friday they're gonna open up, and we could have a sell off in the morning. But if you wanted to sell a put, you thought it was going to drop. Excuse me. Buy a put. I'm sorry. Buy a put, and say you think it's going to drop to. Doesn't make any sense. Buy a call. You think it's going to see? That's the thing, guys. Expiring January 17th. I mean, okay, so January 21st. That is after the Japanese New Year. And look at these. I mean, to buy a $3 call cost you, well, I can see $70. To buy a $4 call it'd be $1.35. But if you wanted to buy a put, if you think it was going to fall below, and that's interesting too, because if you buy a $2 put, that would be $490. So if it started, it went from 286. It opens tomorrow at 286. These will be a little more expensive, but if you think it's going to drop back down at $2, then you could purchase something like this. And guys, it's another opportunity to make some money. You got to look at the delta, the gamma, the theta. But I think this really opens the door, and once people can start buying options now on this stock, guys, it changes the whole game. So I don't know when the options chain open. I know I'm on Holo all the time, and I have never seen options changed on Robinhood. And all of a sudden I opened it. I didn't even see it today when I was in there, but I opened it up in the evening just to see what it was doing after hours. And then all of a sudden options trading is there. So like I said, let's see if I can go back. So if you're in the Robinhood app, that's what I use, and I'm sorry, I'm on this old computer again, so it takes a second to do anything. It's not too bad as long as I'm clicking options, but if I try to go back to a certain stock, it okay, so here's MicroCloud hologram. So you go in, you just put in Holo, or if you have the stock, you click up on it, and then this tells you everything. This is my trading account here. I think I only have 13 shares left, I think. Yeah, because I sold most at, and I almost topped it out perfectly. Sold at 9, then I sold some at 7.50, then sold some at 6, and then I'm down to 13. My average cost is 2.44, and I wanted to buy right here at 2.12, but I thought it was going to drop to 2.01. I really did think it was going to drop to $2, but it still could. Hopefully not. Hopefully this is the beginning of the pump, guys. But like I said, up 35.23 after hours, and so you go into MicroCloud hologram, and right here, trade Holo options. That has not been there before. So just click it, and that pulls up the options chain. And like I said, guys, it definitely gives you more opportunity to make some money off the stock when you're holding it, because you can sell covered calls. You could buy calls or puts. We know how it is. If it goes up, we know it's going to go back down. Especially if it has a huge pump, you can make a ton of money on the way back down. You can make a ton of money on the way back up using guys, if we bought a call, let's say for February 21st, okay, and we thought the stock was going to go to, let's just get crazy and say we think it's going to go to $3. It's sitting at $2.86 now. So if you purchase this, guys, let's see. And somebody had a question over here. when you're buying a call, you can lose money. When you're selling a covered call, you really can't lose money. The only thing you can do is lose your stocks. You could lose out on additional profit, but you cannot lose any money. So I had somebody question about this over here. So, but anyways, for some reason, if we had that pop, guys, and we had spent $70 for it to hit $3, if for some reason that thing, if it just shoots up to, won't even tell me here. I mean, if it just shoots up to $4, we would make $40. Well, if it jumps up to 15 or 20, so if it jumps up $1, we're making $40 profit. It's a lot, guys. We're talking a lot of money. I wish it had a more accurate chart than that. That's ridiculous, really, that it only goes down. But yeah, if it just gives you a huge opportunity, guys. But break even would be 370, which is right here. Because you're buying the strike price at 3, but the break even price is 363, and then you have a 7 cent for the a fee for the contract. But even if guys, if you buy the price and it's 286, say it's here, say it's 286, this is really misleads you, because it says expected profit and loss up at 56.22, but you actually are making profit. So if you moved here, if it's here, you're minus $70. So if you move up here, even, you've made, let's see, this would be $20. You would make 20 bucks, 30, and then you get up here, and then this is when you really make your good gain. So I'm not really sure how that reads, but it's not right. As long as you buy it in the stock price, sometimes you can start out in the negative. You do got to watch your thetas, and these are really important right here, these things, which I will make a video on: deltas, gammas, thetas, vegas. You got to know what those mean. You really want to know implied volatility, open interest. There's a lot of things in here, a lot of information it gives as far as buying calls and puts. And if you guys are new to that, just let me know, and I can make a video explaining all this stuff. And it makes you feel a little bit smart. It's good to know what you're doing when you're trading your money. So if you're going to get into calls and options, because I'll tell you what, calls and options are a great way to make a lot of money, but options are also a very, very, very good way to lose a lot of money very quickly. So if you're not real high risk, sometimes you're just better off buying the stock. Especially now with Holo buying options, I am very interested in that, because I am an option guy. I like high risk, high reward. You just got to set your stop losses for you don't get burned, And speaking of which, I got burned on Rigetti today big time, but what can you do? But guys, that's about it. That's all I got. I just wanted to let you know that. So the market is closed tomorrow, so we're going to maybe spend time with the family. I don't know, just enjoy your day. Get away from the market for a while, and I don't know, think about what's going to happen Friday. It stinks because it opens and it goes into a Friday. Then we have the weekend. Then we come back Monday. I think we come back Monday strong. We've had a couple really down days in the market. It has not been fun these last couple days. But MicroCloud hologram was fun after hours. Got us back up to about where we started to begin with in the first place. Don't forget that. We're not up. We just basically didn't even break even, but it was a nice little boost after hours. And with the options now on MicroCloud hologram, that changes the game, guys. So let me know what you think. I know I'm supposed to say this in the beginning of the videos, and I never do. Like and subscribe if you would like to. I'm up to over 460 subscribers now, so it's moving along. But I talk a lot about MicroCloud hologram and just the price action and what I think it's going to do. So, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. Leave the comments below. If you have any questions, concerns, I get back with each and every one of you, good or bad, unless it's some spam message that leaves me like the code for their wallet, because people, I know aren't that stupid, so their recovery codes and all that spam junk. But guys, that's it. Thank you so much. Good luck. I hope you had a better day than I did in the market today, but things will get better. So happy trading. Market's closed tomorrow. Enjoy your day off, and then I will catch up with you. I'll either make a video tomorrow or I'll do a live stream on Friday. If you want to see a live stream, let me know. I posted it in my community page on Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube. Sorry, Facebook. Sorry, YouTube. But that's it. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks for the support, and I will talk with you later.